state of Kerala. Now, this is over the mega quiz contest. What was meant actually to test the students' general knowledge is now raising serious political questions in the state. Now, this is a state-sponsored mega quiz that is projected as an educational initiative for school and college students, is now under fire for the questions that have now been asked in that quiz. That seems to blur the line between learning and political messaging or even election campaigning. Now, questions from the quiz paper set in Malayalam are now being scrutinized for repeated references to the state government and to the Chief Minister's decision and the achievements that have happened of the left government so far. Right from poverty eradication to pension hikes to major infrastructure projects, the quiz reads less like a test of knowledge but more like a government report card. Now, as far as the BJP and the Congress is concerned, they have raised objections over the questions there, accusing the Pinarayi Vijayan-led left government of turning classrooms into campaign spaces and students now turning into a captive audience, saying that even as the state government insisted that the quiz is purely educational in nature, the BJP and the Congress now seems to be raising question over the questions being asked.
How the government is manipulating the government funds for the cheap popularity of the Chief Minister. His own department, Chief Minister's his own department is Public Relations Department. They are conducting a quiz competition and they are preparing a series of questions, and every questions there is only one answer, that is Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. My request to the Chief Minister is that if he is continuing with that, he will be a laughing stock.
Look at the nasty level of PR work Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan is doing. He claims that Kerala #1 model in education sector, health sector, but we have seen what has happened. School buildings are collapsing, college buildings are collapsing, hospital buildings are collapsing, patients are dying here and there. The elections are just out in 3 months and Pinarayi Vijayan wants to reach the youth. What he portrays himself as a god or something, or a savior of Kerala. But what he actually is, he is a destructor of Kerala. Now it is the days of Vikasita Kerala under the leadership of Rajiv Chandrasekhar.
Well, Arpita, is it true what has now been said on part of the opposition that many questions that actually pertain to the claims and the achievements of the Kerala government, and the answer to some of the questions is the Chief Minister himself?
Well, yes, Amita, the Chief Minister's quiz, their aim was to give awareness to the students about general knowledge about Kerala and the history. But when the quiz kick-started on Monday, after it kick-started, there have been criticism that the questions appeared to develop as a promotional brochure for Chief Minister and the government, because out of the 30 questions that were given to the students, 21 were directly linked to the achievements of LDF government over the years. In fact, most of the answers were linked to Chief Minister's name or the LDF government scheme and other issues. One example of that was there was a question which said which state government, who was the Chief Minister who announced the state extreme poverty-free in November 2025. Okay. So this was one of the questions that was questioned in the quiz, after which there is a lot of criticism. BJP and Congress has come forward hitting out that just before the assembly election,
the department seems to be leading as far as this quiz is now concerned, which has students of schools and colleges also participating with a handsome award that has also been announced for the winners there. But when it comes to certain leaders in the opposition have now alleged that this quiz competition just ahead of the assembly elections could be seen only as an attempt by the left government to carry out an election campaign among the students. Please to stay on with us, Arpita, because we have